I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Today, I'm going to be going through the meta right now. There's a lot of Gear 12 drama. There's a lot of personal struggles with me lately. I don't know why. I've just kind of been lacking the motivation. And today I got a new mic, so I'm going to be testing it out. I'm also going to be sharing the meta report in the game right now because that's something that's been going through my head. I really like to get this content out to you guys as soon as possible, so let's get rolling. Now, the rest of the video will be me kind of just talking about the meta itself, but this part is just going to be me breaking down what I do to beat these teams. As you can see, they don't have a Kenobi, which means I can critically hit anybody on their team, and General Kenobi won't taunt. However, they do have an old Ben, which will be very annoying because he has his taunt Zeta'd, which means that after it's dispelled, he still taunts for one turn. So that's going to be a pain in the butt. But for now, we're just going to go all in on CLS and slowly work them from there. Now, due to Commander Luke Skywalker's leadership ability, that gave everybody turn meter because they all resisted old Ben's special. So we're just going to roll through here. One at a time. Here we go. I have never fought this team, but I can tell they're just going to be aids to deal with. And another reason why I've kind of felt like I'm a little bit burnt out of the game is just territory battles has just turned into a huge chore for me. I'm going to break that down in another video I have coming up as well. I'm going to have some special guests coming out in a little live stream type video. And I don't know. Something's missing right now for me. I might just be a little tired, you know. The grind doesn't stop, but I sure am tired of grinding sometimes. So that worked out well. I got to annihilate Barriss. And just so you guys were aware, there was a bug earlier, which basically made this whole like arena team on defense like destroy everything. So that was kind of interesting for those who are a part of it. I thought it was pretty cool. Looks like I've got this team kind of handled. I mean, Threxus can hang in there. God. Did you guys see that 17k on one basic? Holy nuts. Let's stun both of them. Excellent. Alright, we're rolling. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, shoot. That was a bad idea. Okay. Work them one at a time. Anyway, I just haven't found the motivation, guys. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me. I think I'm just burnt out. I've said that probably like 30 times already. I don't know. I hate to be depressing because I love this game. It just might be time to switch soon. I know I'm setting up my streaming thing for Xbox, so I'm really excited for that. I'm going to put this on auto and get it over with. So, wow, that was fast. So, I'm going to get ready for the rest of the video. I hope you guys do enjoy what I have to say about the meta. Let's get rolling. Alright guys, so Commander Luke Skywalker has taken over the meta. Some people are complaining he's broken the game, and I wouldn't say he's broken the game. He just is able to do a large portion of the game, but that's kind of what everybody's asking for. They want somebody who can solo the Rancor, who can take over the meta, who's a useful character. So I think Commander Luke Skywalker has broken the game in a sense, but he's still really, really good. And I really respect the move Capital Games decided to go with. However, for those people who did not get Commander Luke Skywalker, there's only two options. There's Rex leads, and there's General Kenobi leads. Now, the General Kenobi teams really are supported by that Zeta Barriss, and the Rex teams kind of have the same Threxus idea. So if you didn't get Thrawn or Commander Luke Skywalker, you're in a really, really tough situation as it is. Nevertheless, if you didn't get R2, who's, by the way, the most used character of all time right now in the meta, then you're really, really struggling. So that's kind of an interesting little turnaround. I think the new additions to the game have been the strongest. It's kind of weird how that's turned out because there's no synergy really. It's just kind of overpowered characters, as you guys can see in some of the gameplay, or the gameplay I even had first. The Rebel team was not very synergy based in terms of strength, so most of their strength came from each individual character rather than the team as a whole, and that was also because of my strategy with stealthing R2, etc. So Commander Luke Skywalker has totally dominated the meta. He takes up 2/3 of the top 10 leaders at rank 1, so that's just one character. That's pretty insane, and we're going to move in more to the squads. So the squads for rank 1 consist of a CLS lead with a Han Solo, most likely Zeta. If it's not Zeta, he's still pretty good, but Zeta makes him money. General Kenobi, R2-D2, and Thrawn. Another team that's really annoying is Chirrut and Baze under a CLS lead with Solo and R2. And then, of course, the other counters would be the Threxus team with General Kenobi, Nihilus, R2, and Thrawn. And the General Kenobi, Barriss, Zeta, Nihilus, R2, and CLS guys, or whoever you can throw in, whoever is the 5th. Because the Barriss will just absorb hits with General Kenobi getting critically hit, and it's just a pain in the butt for CLS teams. I don't really have experience fighting that, but I know from what I've seen and from what people are saying that Zeta Barriss is like the devil. And though it's annoying, guys, it really stinks not having CLS because you fall like a rock on defense, and if you don't have any Gear 12 characters, that doesn't help either. Gear 12 is a whole different story. A lot of people have paid money to get to Gear 12. I myself have not, and I don't really know if it's worth it. It's kind of put the game in a difficult situation because there's so much gear crunch at low levels as it is, and it would just be nice to maybe switch some of that up. You know, I was talking to some guys, if you could switch the Rancor reward system where we get to choose after level 85, that might end the gear crunch in a sense. So who knows? They probably won't do that because that doesn't make the money, but that would make the game move a little bit faster if we're supposed to get to Gear 12, because that's the ultimate goal in the game, correct? So, just a thought. Back to the meta report. So, let's look at the rank 1 through 10 leaders. Now, of course, with 1 through 10, it's going to be a little different, and I'm only going to do 1 through 10 and not 1 through 100, because nobody wants to be ranked in the top 100. You want to be ranked in the top 10. That's where you get the most bang for your buck. And you'll see CLS probably takes about a little bit less than 2/3, maybe about 2/3 of the meta still in ranks 1 through 10. So he has really crushed the meta, guys, and it's kind of crazy, but he's just dominant. He is the best leader. He's the best character, I think, so far. I would make the argument he's better than Darth Nihilus now. He's just dominant. He's just a great character, and I really want them to come back with the Thrawn event and the Commander Luke Skywalker event, because it's been way too long, and I think the game kind of needs people to get CLS in order to move on, you know? That's again just a thought. This is the free-to-play perspective. If you're pay-to-play, you want to hold on to Commander Luke Skywalker and hope nobody ever touches him ever. Like you don't want the free-to-play players to acquire him or get to Gear 12. Then there's some other teams that, like, Resistance can win on offense but loses badly on defense. Rex loses horribly on defense. General Kenobi teams can hang in there, but based on the certain matchup, if a Rex's team plays a General Kenobi team, the Threx's team will win pretty much every time if they play it right. So it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors meta, except nobody likes to climb the ranks to get to rank 1 for the free-to-play player. You kind of, like, the people that are with CLS teams, I've got a buddy named Mirovigan, whatever his name is, Mirovirgin, whatever, and he says that he gets rank 1 every day, and he only falls to rank 10 every day. Well, I try to get rank 1 every day. I sometimes get rank 2. We switch spots every now and then, and what happens is I climb down to ranks 30s, high 40s if I'm doing really poorly. So it's a different perspective for people who have CLS versus people that don't. Aside from that, guys, not much has changed, except everything's changed. If you look between the months prior, August, and even July, I mean, before CLS was even here, Rex was dominant, Rex was king, and now Rex has been dethroned pretty much completely. I don't think he'll make a comeback for a long, long time, if he ever does. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. I worked super hard on this. I'm glad to be back making content. I hope you guys enjoy how I sound. Let me know in the comments if I sound funny or goofy. I'll totally fix whatever problems I had last time. And shout out to the guy who said I sounded too quiet. Thank you guys for pointing it out. I am sorry last video was not that good, and I hope to continue to make them better, but your guys' support really does help. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. Keep on grinding, and yeah, just keep on grinding. I don't have anything else to say. Peace out.